Nigeria is sitting on a keg of gunpowder, Sultan of Sokoto speaks. The Sultan of Sokoto and chairman of the Northern Traditional Council's Rulers Council, Alhaji Mohammed Said Abubakar III has lamented that Nigeria is sitting on a keg of gunpowder as millions of youth are jobless and food is beyond their reach. He made this known during the 6th Executive Committee meeting of the Northern Traditional Rulers Council held at Arewa House, Kaduna on Wednesday. The Sultan noted that this is not the time to hide anything because Nigeria has reached a level where people are very agitated, hungry and angry. The Sultan, who was flanked at the meeting by the Emir of Kano, Alhaji Aminu Ado Bayero, and the Emir of Katsina, Alhaji Abdul Mumini Kabar, said that things are not okay in Nigeria, and northern Nigeria in particular, as the two monsters that have been harassing northerners are insecurity and poverty. We have had such meetings before with the northern governors so many times as Kashim Ibrahim's house. We have now entered a new cycle of leadership. Some new governors have come on board, while others are in the second term, and we are still faced with these insecurity issues. To make matters worse, he contended that we are faced with a rising level of poverty of most of our people, a lack of normal sources of livelihood for the common man to have even a good meal a day. But I believe talking about insecurity and the rising level of poverty are two issues on which we cannot fold our arms and think everything is okay. I have said it so many times and at so many forums that things are not okay in Nigeria, and of course, things are not okay in the north. What are the real issues bringing about poverty and rising cases of insecurity? I don't think it is the issue of a new government. To me, this government is a continuation of the former government. It is the same party. So what really is the problem? I think that is one of the reasons we're here to talk to ourselves. We owe it a duty to the teeming millions of people that believe in the traditional institutions to bring solutions to the various problems facing them. We will not fail in doing that. We will do our best. I have said so many times that we never lack solutions to a problem. What we lack is implementation. Because we met today, we brainstormed so many beautiful ideas on how to solve our problems that we went back to various places and went to bed leaving such solutions here in the conference hall. So, how do we implement them? This is why we invited the Leadership Coalition of Northern Group CNG to come and interact with us on the outcome of a similar meeting they organized in Abuja. We also invited the Arewa Consultative Forum to be part of us and talk to us too, because as elders, some of them have been in politics. They have done a lot for the North and the country. At the end of the meeting, we believe we will come up with various suggestions on how to resolve our numerous problems in the North. Education is important. So whatever issue you want to bring us here, you must talk about education, you must talk about health issues, and of the two monsters that have been harassing all of us here, those are insecurity and poverty. And let us not take it for granted. People are quiet. They are quiet for a reason, because people have been talking to them. We have been talking to them. We have been trying to tell them things will be okay, and they keep on believing. I pray to Almighty Allah that they will not one day wake up and say that they no longer believe in you, because that will be the biggest problem, because we cannot silence these people as traditional or spiritual leaders and diplomats forever. So I think it is good we talk about these things, and let us be very honest with ourselves. Let us be very frank about what we are going to tell ourselves here. It is no time to hide things. We have reached that level. People are very agitated, hungry and angry, but they still believe there are people who can talk to them. They believe in some of their governors, some other traditional rulers, and some of their religious leaders. Fortunately, some of us double as traditional and religious leaders. So we have this onerous task of reaching out to everybody, calming them down, and we are showing them things will be okay, and they should continue to pray and still do something good, because prayer without work will not bring anything. We must find jobs for teeming youths that are sitting idle, and I have said it so many times, we are sitting on a keg of gunpowder. Having teeming youths, millions of them without jobs, without food, we are looking for trouble. But we thank Allah, we believe in ourselves, we believe in Almighty Allah to bring succor to all our problems, and we will keep on praying and urging our political leaders who we believe will do something better. We are only advisors to the political leaders. We are only advisors to the political leaders. That is all we can do. But if you are empowered and as strong as the governors by the Constitution and by the amounts of funds they get from the federal and state revenues, we can also do a lot. However, we are ready to work with governors because we believe in them, we believe in what they are doing, and we must work with them. And if the governors too want to have peace and stability in their state, they must work with the traditional leaders. I believe at the end of this meeting, we should have very good suggestions to our political leaders and to security chiefs that when such is implemented, we'll have a better North and at the same time have a better Nigeria, the Sultan said. Also speaking, Kaduna State Governor Uba Sani, who was represented by his deputy, Dr. Hadiza Balarabe, said the North used to be the oasis of peace, has in recent times been grappling with the problem of insecurity. The governor, however, said that the way out is for the state and the region to forge strong partnership on security and other developmental issues and concerns, as well as to establish a command and control center to coordinate a joint effort against terrorists, bandits, kidnappers, and other criminal elements within this region. This region used to be not only an oasis of peace and stability, but also the food basket of the nation. Unfortunately, the same region has now become the epicenter of terrorism, banditry, and kidnappings. Our local economy has been destroyed. The lives so far lost is simply mind-boggling. Our people are deeply worried. They are asking questions. They want not answers, and they yearn for actions, whether political, whether transactional, must therefore brace up to face these challenges. For us, political leaders, we have responsibility to frontally address challenges, especially in the areas of education, health care, agriculture, poverty, and unemployment. Priority attention must also be given to infrastructural development. States and the North must forge strong partnership on security and other developmental issues and concerns. Agriculture, power, and infrastructure, especially roads, are critical areas where we must elaborate, where we must collaborate to revitalize our economy and address the challenges of poverty and insecurity. We should walk the talk. We should implement, just like he said, walking the talk is the problem. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.